Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of TL News. I am your host, Kek Filet. Before we get this show on the road, I do want to give a nice shout out is to You Good. You Good did make the thumbnail for this awesome new TL News video. I'd like to make a lot more improvements to TL News such as that, so if you would like to help, please reach out to me. We could use maybe a writer, an artist, and really anybody who wants to help with content. Or if you would like to donate so I can compensate some people for helping me, you can find a link to my PayPal or Venmo in the description. Also, don't forget if you want to help the guild Discord, and you can become a Nitro member today. But becoming a Nitro member, you can boost the server and give yourself many more benefits inside of Discord, such as better audio quality, better video quality when streaming, and using all of the nice emotes inside of every Discord server you have on any other Discord server you may be in. Alright, so now let's get started. TL has been killing it in AQ. Let me just show you some of the raids inside of Warcraft logs. So TL came hard out of the gate, raiding 5 raids a week. Now, we do have very high expectations for a lot of our raids, and specifically with speed, we are #1 in the US for speed at 51 minutes. And then we are currently #3 on execution, and that's just the least amount of deaths. That is actually something TL is really excelled in, which is in execution. Now, on our server in particularly with speed, we are currently the fastest with 51 minutes again, and then a second fastest in West. I'm sure we're going to be trying to beat these very, very soon with Darkmoon Faire 2 weeks coming up. And then also with execution, every single raid is doing it very, very good. Some raids having less than 10 deaths, and generally it's just a very, very prideful thing TL has been excelling in. Now, I'm sure with Darkmoon Faire, everyone's going to be going even harder and going for faster times for these next few weeks. Now, speaking of raids, Rivenspike, an axe you get from a rare spawn in Lower Blackrock Spire, has been required by all warriors to have. Now, if you don't already know about this, it is an axe that can reduce the armor of your opponent by up to 600 because it stacks 3 times, and we only use this for Twin Emperors because we cannot use Fairy Fire. Now, I believe it's actually really helping the raid kill the boss a lot faster. And if you need any help farming this item, please go to Melee Discussion inside of Discord, where you can find people to help you out. I was offering services of helping people, but I feel like it's kind of gotten to the point where people are kind of relying on me. So I really suggest try to get with a couple of buddies and get on there and try to help each other get this as soon as possible. Another thing about all of our raids is that we actually have audits. Now, we were told at the beginning of AQ we'd have 2 months, 8 weeks, in order to get all of our audits done. Now, there are some items that came out in AQ where we couldn't exactly get them right away, such as Earth Strikes, such as Braces of Arcane Accuracy. Now, I believe we have till mid-October to have Earth Strike and Braces of Arcane Accuracy done. So if you haven't started it yet, I really suggest starting it. Now, auction house discussion. The last time we talked, there were 2 layers. Now there's only 1 layer. And Herod is no longer locked as a server. So anyone can transfer here with their valuable items. Now, Plague Bloom right now is going for 55 gold a stack. That's a hot, hot price. Now, with Arcane Crystals, they're about 47 gold each. They can go up and down from there. Elemental Earth is 5 gold each. They've been kind of sticking there. Elemental Fire, now we don't really need these all the time now, but just so you know, it's very cheap, so you can use them for your Blackwing Lair and even your Twin Emperor runs. Now, another hot item is a large Venom Sac. A lot of people need this, especially Alliance, in order to kill Viscidus, a very, very hard boss that does a lot of poison damage. So they're at 3 gold right now each, and they're kind of annoying to farm, but just watch out for that. And then right now, Black Lotus is sitting at 142 gold. Now, it's kind of surprising that Black Lotus didn't shoot down even further with people transferring over to the server with a lot of their Black Lotus, but it evened out around there. Now, the next thing is actually ZG idol runs. Now, as far as you guys know, idols are some of the best enchants you can put on your helm and legs for most classes in the game. And basically, it feels like a lot of people stopped running them. And most people right now need 2 for their new gear and 2 for their potential next Rammus gear. And you need idols in order to pass audit. So I really wish that people were a little more aggressive with ZG runs right now. So I do suggest either doing a full run or an idle/mount run. The idle/mount runs have been a lot more popular lately, and they take around 20 to 30 minutes to do. So there really isn't that big of an excuse for you not to do it. Also, for those of you not wanting an idol or just wanting to help out, there is a potential of just getting the mount because you'll probably be soft reserving that. Now, sort of a hot topic here is rating and world buffs. But now with Warcraft logs, there is a section that says speed without world buff category, where guilds do runs without any world buffs as fast as possible. Now, currently, the world's fastest run is 1 hour and 15 minutes, and our server with only one representing guild doing one right now is 2 hours. Now, outside of prestige and actually doing difficult content, I think if TL was to do it, it would be extremely fun. There are many pros and cons of doing raids without a world buff. However, I am really curious on what you guys think about doing this during a non-Darkmoon Faire week, with sort of the same expectation we have for our current raids, which is very serious. I do have another link down in the description for a survey to see what your guys' thoughts are on this. I'd like to hear a lot of your feedback being positive or kind of negative toward that. I'd like to see if it actually would be possible to bring a good amount of good players with good attitudes to this sort of run. The expectation would be, though, we go in there, no world buffs, and kill it as fast as possible. Well, I think I am done with everything I wanted to talk about in this video. Now, please be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And if you would like to have your hand in helping make TL News, please reach out to me. Thanks for watching and have a great day.